I wasn't shit in those. Fuck me, that was a waste of time. Well, that PI didn't give me shit. There is still this one here. Oh, room here I mean. Yep, that doesn't look promising already. Yep, that was a waste of time. What I should do is actually... Can I build some wooden frames? So it's... Oh, fuck it, I'm going to change you. You. Got more stuff out of off her than I did off the whole... Hey Alex, how you going mate, alright? Just whinging about how much loot I got out of one of the POIs. Talking to myself as usual. And just doing some general looting really. How you been? Is there a dog? Gone inside here? No, it's outside. I was crapping myself. Yeah, I'm good buddy, good, yeah, just, as I said, just cruising. Picking up crap as you can see, basically nothing worth writing home about. Nothing that I'm going to get excited about, put it that way, but yeah, just as I said, just doing some looting, had horde nights, thanks buddy, had horde nights last night, managed to get myself killed by a exploding cop, which isn't ideal, but I didn't do it very well. I should have had a, no, not since last time you're on I don't think. I think I've only picked up one since you were last on. But yeah, I didn't take my sniper rifle with me to kill the cops, and I tried to kill it with a crossbow and it exploded and killed me. So that's why I'm down to 100. On that, if you're wondering. Rather than have to deal with the dog, I'll deal with you like that. Yeah, I've been on 44 for a while. And I picked up one the other day. Yeah, so it isn't, it's I've only picked up that 5 in the last, I suppose, couple of weeks really. But yeah, 45, it is what it is, eh? I'm never going to get to 1,000, I don't think. I just don't think I play enough to get to 1,000. I'm pretty sure I'm getting close. That's 97, so I actually don't have a lot. No, 44, mate, I was on for a while. But it's alright, it is what it is, eh? I'm happy enough just plodding along, doing what I do. Now this is going to be a bit of fun. Oh no, I can get out of here. So let's take you. Try to get away from that. I wonder if I'm going to go to that there now actually. I should have taken the head off that. I only thing their arm. One good thing about the hub city is there is a lot of zombies in it. Which is good in some ways and bad in others, if you know what I mean. But in the next few days I'm going to start looking for where I'm going to base myself for the horde. Sorry, for my permanent base. I've figured out it's in a general area. So I just need to figure out exactly where it is. I need to find a piece of flat land that's quite close to... that's quite low. At sea level, if you know what I mean. Alright mate, you take it easy, eh? You have a good one. We'll catch up again soon, eh? Thanks for coming on. Thanks for the like. And yeah, as I said, we'll catch up soon, mate. You have a good one. I haven't seen a cop for a while, so I'm wondering if one won't sneak up on me at some point. So my wrench needs repairing. What did I drop there? You. Let's eat you. Car radiator. So I'm going to go into the Brothers Theatre and get the spotlights and other bits and pieces in there. Eventually, as soon as I get into my mini bike, which I can't seem to do for some reason. What the fuck is happening here? Eventually, everything else will stack so it can stay in my inventory. I do worry about mines, I really do. That door looks partially open. The little weird things that I notice Almost looks like it's partially open. Oh, it doesn't even lock that anyway. Looks like I've got a couple other people on here, so thanks for coming on, people. If you haven't already and you feel the need to subscribe, it'll be appreciated. But yeah, I just appreciate you lot coming on and watching the stream. Whatever you do, welcome, welcome. Now, oh yeah, sweet. I gotta remember to only hit these boxes once now, because my tools are high enough level that if I hit it twice it'll bust the box completely. I usually collect this stuff because I know I'm a hoarder of leather for some reason. I don't know why I hit that table, I didn't mean to. I play a couple of games so I forget how to jump. Sometimes I hit the wrong button. Like on Fallout 4 you have to hit the triangle to jump, and this one... over there I saw nothing. This one hit the X, and in Fallout 76 you hit the triangle, so that's why if you wonder why I stand in front of things sometimes looking like a retard, it is because I've hit the wrong button. But yeah, that's my little piece of information for the day. I'll check that. Don't think I did. Wasn't really worth it, but that's alright. Spotlights. I like my spotlights for my later bases. You can make them, but I like to steal them instead. Weird. Don't worry about me. Haven't got a lot of space left in my inventory. Don't need to pick you up anyway. I don't really need you. I've got plenty of you. I'm going to keep everything else anyway. I always check for wrenches. I don't know, it's just something I do as well. I've got enough bloody wrenches to last myself till Christmas. But I search anyway. I know there is 2 more spotlights up above the DJ's box, so I'll hit that again. So I'll climb up there and get those. I need to make some more wooden frames. Too high. Go upstairs and strip down those couches, check the office, and this POI is done. Everything up here, I think. What's that up there? Just a speaker by the looks of it. Rightio. Strip you, scrap you, scrap you, scrap you. $3.50 a hit. Oh, you motherfucker, I didn't mean to strip that. Scrap that, I mean. Puffer jacket I can sell. I'm just dropping wood is all I'm dropping at the moment, so I'm not worried about that. If we go outside and climb up the ladder and see what's on the roof, I suppose. Where was that hole in the ground from? Don't see a lot of those. I think there is only these things to this thing to break down up here. I feel like they might be hiding something up there. I don't know why. Takes 20 seconds to have a look. Good hidey hole up here though. Maybe you'd find you up here. There's my bike. Actually feel like running over a mine here. Just transfer some stuff that I'm not going to pick up. Probably not going to pick up any more fertilizer. Let's keep you actually. So, get out of here before I get attacked. Pretty sure I should have picked up this bag. Didn't. Made a prick of me. What a cop. dog over there, I think. Yeah, there's a dog. There's a cop there though. So let's deal with him before the cop gets to me. There it is. It's not coming fast enough, so let's get the hell out of here. I wonder what that blue thing was. Deal with this asshole. Nothing of value, which they never have anything of value, those fellas. Really got to repair my wrench because literally it's not taking as much. I don't know why I'm even picking you up. You're not worth anything. Get out of here anyway. Bloody dog finds I hate running on here. There's a cop up there. What I'm doing there, I don't know. I'm going to deal with this asshole. Missed. Motherfucker. You missed. Should be another zombie around here somewhere that's trying to get me. Just for the sake of shits and giggles. Not that shot, but hopefully this shot. There you are, running where you hiding. Oh, another one of these spider wankers. Just because. Thought I heard something, but maybe not. I did hear something. I knew I heard something. Not just a motion thing. Well, I do need to cook myself some more food because I'm actually getting low on that. Did you actually come at me while I wasn't looking? You did too. don't even bother keeping. I'm going to mark there because I haven't, that's where I last stopped. I'm going to go and pick up this rock. Should be pretty easy to grab actually, which is good. Those want to respawn jet, not even bother. I don't bother searching the Cracker book anymore. I've got all the recipes and all my levels are pretty high. Leave them for whoever else comes on the game. Right, so that looks like it's almost on the roof of that building. Not quite. Talking shit as usual I was. Not far away though. Space for it all, which surprises me. Right, so let's go home, sort out my inventory. There's my home there. That's where I had the horde, had my mare. Whatever, brother, whatever. Stuff in my box, go back and pick up the other stuff. Yep, that's how you do it, that's how you clear up more space. Right, go down and pick up the stuff out of my bike. Bike. Oh shit, where'd you all come from? What have I got running around here trying to attack me? Not much. Right, that went smoothly-ish. Let's get out of here. Oh, you motherfucker. It knocked out my ladder and a bit of building, so I've got to go down this part. There's a fucking dog there as well. Oh, man. I cut things close sometimes. Right. Weapons parts. That's all I'm looking for at the moment. I'll have a sniper, shotgun, pistol, hunting rifles. None of that I'm worried about. There. That'll do in the meantime. I've first things first, what I need to do is take all of you. This isn't going to work as well as I wanted it to, but that's alright. There's a reason to this madness, because it actually makes me pick up the items faster. It's just the way I do things. Welcome whoever's on, thanks for coming on. Just talking away here to myself as usual. What I really need to do is some wood in this. No. Any wood in here? No. Any wood over here? Yes. Make some more storage boxes. Yeah, so welcome whoever's come onto the stream. I'm not too sure who you are. Say hello if you're keen. Let's have a chat. I'm just doing some inventory work or maintenance. Trying to sort out the shambles that I call my inventory. First things first, I will put engine stuff, or mini bike stuff, which will include fuel. Hey Scott, how you mate? I don't think I've ever seen you comment on any of my posts or any of my streams. How you been mate? Welcome, welcome. I'm just doing some inventory bullshit, sorting out my inventory overnight. I don't run around town in the hub city at night. It's a little bit too hairy. The zombies are having a good time eating me at the moment. Hey Rev. Jeez mate, it's been a long time since I've seen you. How you been? Welcome to the stream mate. Just, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I did want to read that. Sweet. I thought I'd scrapped it. How you been, Rev? Alright? What's been happening, mate? You've been playing plenty of Dead by Daylight? Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Just cruising along, mate. Nothing too stressful. Doing my thing. You don't speak much, Scott. That's right, mate. I just appreciate you coming on and watching, mate. You're more than welcome just to watch. I'm just trying to organise my inventory, because it's a nightmare at times to keep track of. What I will do is actually put stuff in here that I don't actually keep. Fully coolly. Is that you, Scott, mate? Thanks very much. And how's your 1,000 going, Rev? Thanks for the subscription there, Scott. Pretty sure it was you that did that. I will actually keep you. What else am I throwing away here? You. How close are you to 1,000 now, Rev? If you're interested in a good channel to watch, Scott, that Last Place Gaming Rev, Scottish fella that regularly streams, is a good channel to watch. You should go over and have a look at his if you're interested in watching games. He's a good streamer. Always an enjoyable one to watch, Rev. There's a few of them around. There's oh man, trying to have a memory blank of all their names, but there's heaps of streamers around. You'll see them all on the Dan and Solo and Wolfie. They're another one to watch. But there's quite a few streamers. Go over and watch one of Rev's streams if you're interested in a good stream. Yeah, Last Place Gaming's Rev. He's as I said, go and have a look at his stream if you get a chance. Life is a Game. That's, yeah, man. I just had a senior moment where I just forgot everybody's name, but he's always a good one to watch. They're a good one to watch. Viper and Hellgod, he's another good one to watch. Let's put all this crap in here. Not that most of it's going to fit. But right. Yeah, Viper's a good one to watch, mate, definitely. Let's move you down to there. That's what I'll do, I'll get tools. Yeah, check them all out, Scott. I'm sure you'll find a couple that you'll enjoy watching all the time. As I said, there's plenty of them. And even when you're watching them, you'll get other people that come on and you think, oh, have a look at their stream as well, which is always a good way to learn new streamers. Right, you take it easy, Rev. Thanks for coming on, mate. You have a good one. Yeah, I'll be on for maybe another hour, I would say. But thanks for coming on, mate, and we'll catch you up on one of your streams in the near future, mate. We'll sure to say hello. Cheers for coming on anyway, mate. Have a good one. Right. Let's do food. Food and health. No, not that one. Pretty much it. Food and health. Don't want you. You and you. Yeah, mate. It's always a good way. I like learning how other people do things as well. I actually haven't got a permanent base at the moment. I won't start building mine for the next little while. But yeah, I like going on and learning how other people do things as well, give you ideas and stuff like that. There's some people with some cool ideas, man. People that just, yeah, put some serious thought into their bases. So as I said, I don't actually build a base for a fair while yet. Saying that though, I am going to start looking soon because I've got a good location. I've got two hub cities near each other. Ah, right. Okay, yeah. So you play a bit of Dungeons and Dragons. I imagine that's what you mean D&D is. Didn't even know it was still a game. But that shows how much I know. But yeah, it's always good to learn off what other people do and stuff like that, eh? So now I'm getting all my ammunition stuff together. So it is Dungeons and Dragons. And how are you enjoying that? That's the game. You play that on PS4, do you? Wasn't even sure it was on PS4 either, but... No, I don't want you. I'll take you and you. And you and you and you. So, what's in that one there? Nothing. That can be my ammunition box. Yeah, actually, as I said, I haven't got a game on... I've got a permanent base at the moment. I haven't got a temporary base. Tabletop pen and paper. I thought it was. That's how they played that game. That's old school, mate. Old school. But I know people that play. Must be Dungeons and Dragons, will make to try and figure it out because I literally don't know what I'm doing. But mate, do what makes you happy is the way I live my life. If you don't want to play PS4 and you prefer those old school ones, yeah, good shit. That's why I reckon. I want to put my knives in there as well. What's actually happening here? I'm almost like I'm missing something. Been paying it for 20 years. Holy shit. That's some serious time, man. So you must have a heap of action figures and stuff like that, and for doing certain battles and stuff like that. Like obviously, mates, I'm not too sure how long they've been playing for, but they got boxes of the stuff, and there's so much stuff involved in it. What's that like? Might as well sell you. Let's say 831. Holy shit, 891. 891 is a fair bit of damage. I mean, a fair bit of money to be worth. So that's daytime. It is time for me. Do the books tell you strategy and stuff like that, do they? Or is there some other reason that you use books in it? Sorry about my ignorance, I just literally have never played it. Oh, I can hear somebody busting stuff up. I can hear people busting stuff up in my inside the building below me. Right, so this should be the box I got that stuff in. Wasn't actually the box I was after. Probably that's what that box there. Might as well stick the knives in there as well. Ah, right, yeah. I imagine there's a lot of where's the other? I'm having a mirror, I can't even find the box. So the health is in that one. Let's go over here. Put you there. So I've pretty much cleared all that stuff out now. And sorted it out into the boxes it needs to go into. That can go over here. This is the stuff I take away on my bike with me when I go away from town. So that's why it's in a separate box. This is the stuff that I sell to the trader. This is my gun parts that I'm waiting to put all together once there's a whole one, and then put it, and once they're a whole gun I put them in this box here, and then I sell them to the trader. I'm very anal about how I organise things. I like to have it well organised, and that's just my crap box that I leave behind that anybody can have. So let's deal with this cop wherever the heck he is, because I can hear a cop somewhere. Now where is he? He might be inside the building. There he is, he's inside the building just there by the looks of it. Looks like he might be inside that box there, and inside that building, maybe there. Let's go and see. Well, he's definitely not a cop anyway. I can't even hit this fella. Now, for the life of me, I can't figure out where the cop is. I can hear him, but I can't actually see him. He might be further up the floors. Oh shit, he just spat at me. Where is he? I can't even see him. But he's still managing to spit at me. Is he inside there? There he is. That's why I couldn't see him. Oh shit, he's right after me at the moment. Looks like he fell out the window. He fell out the window, that fella, somehow, and still didn't break his leg. Now he's just walking away from me. This is one of the fellas that killed me on the last horde when he exploded. If you don't kill them quick enough, they explode. What did he give me? Not bloody much. Right. What I need to do is build a wooden frame and a ladder. And I'll show you why, because the last couple of zombies that were down the bottom of this ladder busted out part of my wall that I climb up. Oh, what I was looking for there. Yeah, done. Now I can climb back up there. Like this. Let's make you the box that I stick all my crap in to be sorted out later. So I'm just going to do some more looting, really, more than anything. Nothing spectacular, nothing too interesting. Where am I going? Over that way. don't even know what the time is. Did I bring my phone with me? I'm just driving willy-nilly over everything trying to find my phone. There it is. The time is 20 to 10. Quickest way to get yourself killed is driving over rubble like that. So you don't really want to do that. Oh, I was going to repair my wrench. Might go back and do that. Oh shit, I don't want to go that far. I thought there was somebody following me. I thought I could hear footsteps. Let's go back to my base. Repair my wrench. Build a couple of tools. What are you going to play? Yeah, nice to have a nice smoke before you jump in a game sometimes. I don't smoke myself, I used to, but I don't smoke anymore. But yeah, why not treat yourself to a bit of a smoke? Oh, you're going to play 7 Days to Die on PS4? There it is. The wood out of that. Do you play on PS4 or do you play on another platform? Let's see what happens when I combine you with you. Nope. That'll do. That will do. Let's make Spike Club, steel fire axe, and a steel pickaxe. Oh, how are you finding it? I've been playing for a couple of years, so yeah, you're probably still enjoying it because you're in the honeymoon period, you know. Where's my bike? Oh, I did leave it there. I still enjoy it, don't get me wrong, but I do get a bit bored of it at times. I know the first couple of weeks that I played it was, yeah, it was full on, man. Literally, I was packing myself every time I heard a zombie. This bee's coming to get me. It is a cool game. It definitely is a cool game. Oh, that's where that fella blew up. That's where a cop spat on a car and blew the car up and killed himself. If you're wondering what that hole in the ground is. Yeah, I don't know if you've heard, Scott, but the people who developed 7 Days to Die have actually gone into receivership, so I'm not actually too sure how much more development's going to go into the game. Just wanted you to be aware of that. I mean, I'm still playing the game, so it's not like it's stopping me play. I just don't think there's going to be any no forward movement. Yeah, mate, I still do. I still do at the moment. And as I said, I've been playing it a couple of years. I still get the heebie-jeebies. Oh, mate, that never goes away. Yeah, they put out a statement a Would have been a couple of months ago now, probably. Have a search online if you want to know more info, because I don't actually know everything about it, but yeah, the developers are no longer going to, the current ones aren't, put it that way, if you know what I mean. There's probably others around that might pick up the slack or something like that, but yeah, they, geez, that was a score, look at that, man. A 443 chainsaw, full chainsaw. I like those good scores like that. Means I don't have to buy one at the trader. Yeah, look it up, mate, and just have a look and see what you think. I mean, it doesn't make a difference. You've got the game, so it's irrelevant to you at the moment. I just, if I had known it before I bought the game, I might not have bought the game. But mate, just enjoy it while you're on it. Just enjoy it. If you want to jump on, if you want to jump on this game, you're welcome to. As I said, I'll probably be playing for another hour. So I found a chainsaw and a chainsaw blade in cars right beside each other. That doesn't often happen. Yeah, it's hard to say. It's the PC version's got a lot more potential because of the power of the PC as opposed to a PS4. But I still like the PS4. I don't have a PC. I've never been a PC gamer, except for maybe Diablo 2 I played on PC. But I've always preferred PS4 as a platform. You're a good man. Have you got your own game going on, have you? Where are you from, Scott, if you don't mind me asking? Ohio. Nice, nice, another yank. What day are you on in your current game? Day 25. Okay, how's that going for you? If you send me a friend request, Cat Like Pizza Gaming, or is it? No, yeah, no, the other way. Send me a friend request on PSN or whatever it is, Maynard JK27. I wouldn't mind coming on and seeing how you're going, if that's all right with you. I won't come and do anything. I just wouldn't mind coming on and seeing if there's any tips I can give you, if you're keen on that. Anything I can do to help, mate. You know, new players always need a little bit of a helping hand every now and then. I get a bit bored on my game because not many people come on. Yeah, so send us a friend request on PSN. So my tag is Maynard JK27, and yeah, I'll come and have a look and see what's going on in your game. I might do that before I go to bed actually. Just have a bit of a run around, have a look. Because as I said, I get a bit bored in my game, just simply because I don't have anybody on it, or I have very few people actually come onto my game. I've got one friend, Bio, that comes on every now and then, but as a whole, not a lot of people come on my game, because I'm a Kiwi, where our times are always up the shit. Yeah, Maynard, Maynard, JK27. Do you stream yourself, or do you just play? I searched that, I'm pretty sure. I should have searched it, but I ran straight past it. Need a drink. Yeah, so Maynard JK27, yeah mate, that's the one. And I'll come find you from your name. Just gonna have a look and see what's going on. I'm always interested, like you, to see what other people are doing in the game. And that's why I watch other streamers, because it's actually always fun to see what other people get up to. Okay, be right back, have back out of video. All good, man? Cool, man, that just came through. As soon as I get off, I'll accept that friend request. I did search you. Is it going to take you that long to finish it, bro? I thought you'd chuff that down quickly. I thought you would have finished it by now. No, that'll work out mint anyway, man, because I'll be playing this for another half hour or so. Yeah, no, fair enough. You got to take your time and savour the whole experience. Sometimes you feel like just getting really stoned really quickly, but chill, man. Yeah, unwind and chill out. I don't find a single engine part in that, like battery or engine, small engine in all those cars that I stripped down. Stripped you down. Almost time to go back to where my base is actually. What's in here that I haven't stripped down? Not much really. I don't think these would have respawned, hasn't had time to respawn, so it's a fucking zombie after me, I know that much. Where is he? He must have gone inside. Maybe I was imagining things. There's two parking garages right beside each other. That'd be cool to make into one big base. But I don't like building my main base inside the hub city, it just causes too much hassle. How'd that hole come from? Starting to overheat, but I'm not too worried about that at the moment. How much food have I got? Right. Let's go and get this drop. Break up some cars on the way. Afterwards then, if that's the case. What I want is a high level sniper rifle would be ideal. The one I've got is just not high enough level. I'll go up the cliff, straight into a rock. high level sniper parts. That's just as good because I've got a few high level sniper parts to combine. So I should have a reasonably high level one after the end of this. So my gunsmithing's at 98, so I only need to read 2 more gun books, and I'll be at maximum level, and then I can start selling them from there. So that's good. Oh, cop, sweet. Where'd you go? High level shotgun. Not a bad score. I think I've already stripped down the cars along this way. I'm pretty bloody positive I have. So I'll go down one of these side streets. Pretty sure I've stripped the cars down there, which I have. I wouldn't think I'd strip it down if I haven't searched it. Here's my building. Stripped you down. Stripped all you down. Yeah. These shouldn't have respawned. They haven't. That's good. Check you. I've definitely checked you and you. It's almost night time, as you can see. Give me time to strip these. Don't run over a mine. I'm going to be running through town at night, which doesn't make me overly happy. Not even going to bother searching those boxes. I don't need any food. Might as well check them. Might get a meat stew like I did just there. That thing's going to be coming to see me in a second. Potato. Throw you away. Throw Scrap you, scrap you, scrap you, throw you away, eat you. Oh. It was unlocked, but I busted it anyway. This could be painful if that comes inside. I can only find my day 5. Do you reckon your son might have wiped it off? Hopefully not. Day 25, you're a little bit of way along, you know, you got some decent stuff. Won't bother checking those. Right, what else can I get rid of here? Don't really need you or you. Or you for that matter. Right, we're out of here. I should just go through the front door, it'll be a lot safer. Fuck out of here before I get caught in the open. Oh, I didn't mean to run into you. First things first, I might build a... Take you with me. I'm going to build a... And you actually. One box. Campfire. Make some bacon and eggs, which I should be able to make 24. Is there wall crawls in this game? Do you mean spider zombies that crawl, that be able to crawl over walls? They're called spider zombies, if that's what you mean. And yes, obviously there are. They're a bit hard to kill. Yeah, spider zombies are called. They're the ones that can get over your wall. You got to duck down and hit them in the head to kill them. If you've got a spike club like me, obviously. What am I looking for? Wood. need 231. That'll do. But yeah, so they're called spider zombies. I'll show you when one comes up. If I see one, there's plenty of them around generally in this game, especially in the hub city. So I'll combine all this stuff. I think it's more dependent on where you are. Like in the hub city where I am, there's a lot of them. I don't think it's necessarily on a day, any particular day. I think it's more the area you're in. Right, so let's. On day 5, you shouldn't get any. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Right, so ammunition. Can't remember which box ammunition's in. It's not that one. Is it that one? There it is. Random crap now. Crap. Best defences for bases safety. As I said, I'm not really the best one to talk to about that. I don't actually have I don't have a base myself. I use iron bars is probably my best idea for bases. But a lot of people use spikes. I don't use spikes at all because they take so long to they take so long to make, and then they can get destroyed. So I don't use spikes myself, but a lot of people do use spikes. So it's really, it's up to the individual, I reckon, how they. I would recommend spikes probably early game. I used to use spikes a lot. People use fall pits. That's probably my main go-to, is a fall pit. So the zombies break their legs or die falling down it. Different people have different ideas about what works for a base defense, as I said. So first put you there. Ammunition, which is that box there. Yeah, and what's the general go-to as defences? You reckon spikes, or what do you reckon the best idea for defence is? Yeah. I prefer that way because the reason I enjoy the fall pits a lot more is because you can loot the bodies on spikes. It's a bit harder. That's the main reason I use spikes as opposed to fall pits as opposed to spikes. Yeah, underground's a good one for me. I like underground as well. Underground and spike pits combined. Sorry, fall pits combined is generally my go-to. As you can see, I spend a lot of time combining weapons parts just because they take up a hell of a lot less space if you combine their weapons parts. So these are all the weapons that I'm going to sell. I don't use any of these weapons in game, so I'm going to sell all these weapons, and you get a fair bit of money from them. You end up with so many pistols in this game. See, I've got a 600 pistol, but I literally won't use a 600. I won't use a pistol in game at all. The only guns I really use are these ones here. So your sniper, your magnum, and your AK-47. So over here I have a sniper that I can combine some bits with to make it better. Assemble. You and you. Those bits can go over there. 473. It's not the highest sniper rifle I've ever had, but it is what it is. It's alright. Now, the food's all cooked. (4). I might actually go to the trader now. Take the stuff with me. Yeah, I didn't watch any Fallout, 7 Days to Die videos when I first started the game, so I learnt by trial and error, and there was a lot of error. As you can imagine. But it's definitely a good way to learn, is just watching what other people do. Food. Is it in this one? Let's eat you. Right, so we're good to go. I'm going to go to my trader, which is over here. There we go. Sell some of the stuff. Yeah, so did I. The only thing, only streamers I watched on Ark were Neebs Gaming, and I only watched them because of the comedy value. Get off the rock. But yeah, that was I never got very good at that game. I was always really low level. For some reason I was just no good at the game. But then you look at people like Neebs Gaming, who obviously play the game for a living, that's what they do for a job. They were so good at that game, man. They were so good at taming animals and stuff, and I was just horrendous at taming. I was shocking at that game. When I look at it, how good other people were playing it, I was shocking, man. I basically always stayed on the beach because all the dinosaurs inland were too powerful for me. I was a chicken shit. I was even scareder in that game than I am in this game. I was always getting attacked by those bloody raptors, let alone the Carnos and things like that came after you. And those... are they called Spike? No, they're called something. Spinos. Spinos, Raptors and Carnos were my arch enemies in that game. I never did any good against them. Yeah, I never really went inland very often. Not till quite a bit later when I was later in the game. So I was never too bad. The snakes were never really that bad for me. But the others were just horrendous. Jesus. Like, I mean, I played a few different, like I played the island and played whatever. And I ended up getting a Tyrannosaurus Rex, taming a Tyrannosaurus Rex and stuff like that. But in the end the game got a bit boring. You just had so much travelling time on it, walking time. I just found it a little bit boring. Have you played the Apparition or whatever it is? The latest one? Yeah, this gets a little bit boring at times as well. I used to be able to play this game for days on end, but if you're still new to the game, it's still good. Just sometimes, as I said, after 2 years, it does get a bit boring, but I always come back to it. So what I'm going to do here is pick out the best 3 weapons of each item, or 3 of each item. What am I doing here? Oh shit, there's a zombie. That can get sold probably. But yeah, so you haven't played Apparition? Yeah, I've been meaning to watch Neebs Gaming play it, but I haven't actually got around to that yet. So, let's take you, where are the shotguns are up there. I watched a bit of Lover Fellow. Is that a streamer? I've never heard of that one. See which worth watching, is he?
Greetings, stranger. I've got the best deals in Navisgain.
Oh, let's sell. Okay. Can't sell much of my stuff by the looks of it. So I got plenty of money to spend. I'll have a look at him then. Yeah, I'll have a look at him. Always interested to hear about new... I've never seen snowberry juice. Iron boots. I don't think I want iron boots. Iron pickaxe, no. I ain't shit at this one anyway. Sniper rifle 317. I got a high enough level. No, I don't need you. Sawed-off shotgun. Oh, crossbow 596. I'm going to buy that. I'm going to buy that crossbow, definitely. Day 55 it's going to respawn. So nothing there. What level are my iron boots? 554. I might actually buy those boots. I got enough money. Well, that's a bit disappointing. I couldn't sell most of my stuff, and I also didn't actually... He didn't actually have much to buy. Iron pickaxe, I don't need you. Wrench. Oh, it does that, does it? When it's a little bit stormy and stuff like that, makes your internet run badly. We don't get that here. It makes our TV reception bad, but our satellite, whatever, feed bad, but does our internet doesn't seem to suffer. Rocket launcher parts. Yeah, well, that was very disappointing, that whole...
Peace be with you, my friend.
119 points to spend. Front weapons. Oh, do I? Yeah, my internet isn't great in this, where I am in the house. I'm right down the back of the house, so it's actually not that good. But, yeah. So that's, oh mind you, that's all on your internet that causes that, isn't it? Am I right? Not too sure. Might be a bit of both. Have I left anything in here? Nope. Nope. Take that crossbow back. As you can see, I've got 53,000 tokens, plenty of tokens. There's my thing back over there, so let's go home. What's the time? What's the time, Scott? 10:30. Are you on the game yet? Because I'm thinking once I get back to base I might come and have a look at your game. Have you still only found day 5 though, have you? Just because I saw this pile of rubbish in the distance, I'm going to check it and probably find nothing. So, lead. Sweet. Yeah, so you're only on day 5. Well, I won't bother coming hastily on day 5 then, mate. I'll wait till you're a bit further through, but if you see me on again at some point, let us know that when you're going to play, and then I'll come and have a look when you're further down the road as far as how many days you're into it. But we won't bother at the moment if you're not worried about that. I might actually just call it a bloody night anyway. Got to go to bed at some stage. I've got to work in the morning. Oh, repair kits. I'm not going to say no to them. Did you just call me Bub? Oh, I didn't realise there was a cop right next to me. Where's that cop spitting from? Oh, there he is, there. There's a lot of zombies around here. Fire level shotgun. This is the reason why I like the Spike Club, because you can kill zombies really fast. If you can actually hit them in the head. Oh, and if you hit them at all. This is why my favourite weapon. That's why my favourite weapon is the Spike Club. Simply because of its killing power. Once it gets to higher level. You saw how fast I just killed all those zombies. It's causing them to explode. They're just disappearing like those zombie bodies. No, mate, it doesn't worry me if you call me Bub. It's in New Zealand it is what you call a girl. Bub, you know. But that's right, man, if you want to call me Bub, I don't care. That's all good by me. That's what makes you happy, Scott. Like you'd call your daughter Bub. But it doesn't offend me if you call me Bub, doesn't worry me in the slightest actually. Alright, time to get out of here. If I can find my bike. As I said, man, that's alright, that's all good. I'm not offended easily. It's interesting how different countries interpret things different ways, eh? No, time to be knackered. What time is it in Ohio? Oh, look, it's halfway up the cliff. how I'm going to get up there actually. It's quite a steep cliff. Looks like I'll be running up the cliff. 4:30 AM. Holy shit, don't you work? Or do you do night shift or something? Or have you just got home from work? I don't know how I'm going to get up this cliff, it's so bloody... right. Makes sense. I don't know, I made it up the cliff somehow. Not much of interest there, if you'll be honest about it. What do you do for a job? Found a lot of mining helmets. Oh, nice, chippy. Plenty of work, I'd imagine, for you around the place. I got a few mates that are chippies, and I did it for a while. About a year and a half, 2 years or something like that. I was a chippy. Didn't enjoy it myself, so I don't do it anymore. But yeah, I got plenty of mates that are still chippies. If you ever wanted to come to New Zealand and work, I could definitely line you up some work, because we haven't got enough builders over here to do all the work that needs to be done. That'll be right. One off breaking it, so I have to hit it an extra time. That's it. I don't have to read any more books. I'm at 100 on that. $69 on that. I'll check you. No, I didn't. There's all these odd holes in the ground here. Oh, that's where a car is. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, it's the same all around the... well, not necessarily all around the world, but most countries just haven't got enough chippies to do the work that needs to be done, eh? So the good thing about that is you can charge whatever you like. Because if they want their houses built, they'll pay whatever you ask them to pay, so... I didn't realise my bike was quite low. Health. Oh, I've got some repair kits on me, so that's not so bad. Yeah, what they're finding here, well, they were for a while there, is there was a lot of cowboys coming in and doing shoddy work. So they went the opposite direction, and they've made the consent process and all that stuff really hard to get right. So it's gone from being a problem with houses being built to shoddy standards. We had a lot of leaky homes because they weren't built properly. Fuck, another lot of auger parts. See that for a score, Scott. 485 auger parts. That is a massive score in this game. If you can find auger parts in this game, it's awesome. Yeah, pretty much. A lot of companies were a lot of companies just folded and went claimed bankruptcy, so they didn't have to. And it sent a lot of people broke because the houses were built crap. When they went to the builders to try and get them to fix them, the builders just said they were bankrupt, and the people had to fix the houses themselves. So what the government over here did to fix that problem was they made the standards to which all builders are got to be apply or be held to the extreme. So now what we've got is we haven't got enough. It takes too much time to get the consent or to get the work signed off. So the cost of building your house is a heck of a lot more. So it's causing its own issues as it is. But I mean, as I said, we had a lot of leaky homes because they didn't build. We went through a big amount of time where we were building houses without soffits, and the water was getting down inside the from the roof downwards and just rotting the frames out. So what we've got at the moment is there's a lot of remedial work going on, fixing leaky homes, and a lot of building companies went broke, and eventually a lot of them, as I said, just claimed bankruptcy and started up under a different name because the cost of repairing these houses is almost as much as building them. And a lot of people have gone bankrupt, as in homeowners have gone bankrupt because they just literally can't afford to repair their homes, and their homes are worth nothing. So there was a major stink kicked up because the government didn't stand by their consent process. So yeah, I was lucky. I missed the whole bullet on that one, dodged the bullet on that one. But I know a lot of people that have lost a lot of money because they had to basically rebuild their homes 5 years down the track because all the frames were rotting and stuff like that. But yeah, so our government does shit completely wrong, charges us for it, and then just dodges the bullet and just avoids all responsibility, is the way that we do shit over here. So yeah, there's a lot of unhappy people in New Zealand at the moment, and has been for a number of years because of what the government done, just basically dropped them in the shit. So I am dropping stuff, which means I need to make space. What's that there, an engine? Car radiator. Radio. But I mean, at the other end of the scale, I've got mates that are chippies that are fixing this work and are making a lot of money doing it. So you have both ends of the scale. A lot of people are losing money and a lot of people are making money because all of it's charge up. So there's no quoting for any of this work. They just do the job, and this is the amount of hours it takes, and this is your bill. So yeah, there's a lot of people making a lot of money doing it as well as people that are basically living on the bones of their ass because of our government and its processes. We also had a couple of big earthquakes here in the last 5 or 6 years, and there's a lot of building work going on, rebuilding a couple of our big cities. So, well, one of our big cities in particular got very badly damaged. It's been going on for probably 10 years or something now. They've been rebuilding that, so there's a lot of work for builders, any decent chippies in that as well. But with the earthquakes and the rebuild system, a lot of cowboys came in, and a lot of them were double charging, a lot of them were double invoicing, and I think a lot of people made a hell of a lot of money. So you're a reno, yeah. So you do charge out. You don't really quote a lot of your work, or do you quote a lot of your work and even know? Because I mean, it'd be quite hard these days to quote the exact amount of hours that a reno is going to take, eh? Well, when it comes nightfall here, I think I'm going to call it a day, mate. But had enough for today, I think. So I've got a couple more hours before daylight, or dark, I mean. Oh, okay, yeah. So you don't own your business, you work for somebody. Yeah, it's sometimes the best way to be, eh? Less responsibility. Less money, but less responsibility, which makes life easy sometimes. I was self-employed for a while, and yeah, it has its good points, but it also has its bad points. Yeah, definitely less of a headache. One of my best mates owns a renovation company over here. He's on some massive money. I'd hate to think the amount of money he makes. He's into some dodgy shit as well, so chances are he gets a lot of cashies as well. I don't know if I've been this way or not. I think I have. Something yet though, I haven't stripped these cars down, so I haven't been this way. Haven't seen a dog for a while. It's not like you kill them all. You see how I'm only scrapping these down just over halfway? Yeah, 23 bucks an hour is not bad. I don't know what the going rate in Australia is. Oh shit, I just mentioned there's no dogs. And that's how you deal with a dog. I know a lot of my mates that are builders over here are on, well, last I was talking to them, if they're employed, if they're on wages, they're on about 35 to 40 an hour. If you're contracting, it's upwards of 50 an hour here at the moment. So obviously the New Zealand dollar's a lot weaker than the American dollar, but yeah, our chippies over here are on good money because literally we haven't got enough to do the work. They see how I only broke down those just over halfway, because if you don't need to break them any further, because they actually won't give you any resources if you break them any further. The main reason I break down these is for the mechanical parts. So they'll give you mechanical parts till they're broken down halfway, and then they won't give you any more mechanical parts. Just some information there that might help you further down the track. Yeah, I wish I'd become a Sparky or a Chippy when I left school, but I went and did a completely different trade, and while I enjoyed my job, I could be earning a lot more money now if I'd become a Chippy or a Sparky or a plumber. They're all on big money over here. Probably of all of them, probably Sparkies and plumbers are on the biggest money. Some of those boys are charging out $100 an hour if they own the business. So yeah, unfortunately I was an aircraft engineer for 20 years. I wish I'd gone, as I said, to become a plumber or a Sparky or a builder. They all make big money, whichever one you choose. I did a bit of sparking for a while for a couple of mates of mine that own businesses, and yeah, I quite enjoyed being a Sparky, as long as I'm not up in roofs dealing with dead rats and birds, or under houses dealing with rats and shit. I quite enjoyed it, but as long as you're pre-wiring houses and wiring off houses and stuff like that, I think it's quite a cool job. Did I check this? I think I did. No, I didn't. Didn't need to anyway. And that's night time, and I do not want to be hanging around here at night time. So I'm going to go back to... Oh, there's a feral. Holy shit. sorry mate, my microphone fell out. As I said mate, thanks for coming on. Appreciate you taking the time. Yeah mate, do that because I'll be keen to jump on and have a look at your game further down the track. I'm going to dump this stuff in the box and then I'm going to call it a night. As I said mate, thanks very much Cheers for stopping by, having the chat, thanks for the like, thanks for the sub. And I will catch you on the flip side. Cheers mate, take it easy